Taru, Harsha, Ranjit Srinivas, Sanjeet, Nandu Krishan, Kamlesh Tiwari, etc. There are a number of people who have been killed, including Rudresh and Chandrakant Sharma. The question is this, that all of these acts are believed to have been carried out by individuals who are radical elements, number one. Number two, just look at the perversity of this crime, taking selfies with the dead body. You know, this is the kind of behavior that the people should know so that they can very clearly see who is it that is carrying out such kind, or what is the mentality of the people carrying out such attacks and murders.
Madhav, I agree entirely that these are horrendous crimes and the strictest punishment must be meted out. But Mr. Vishwa should also explain why 3 of the accused who were arrested were allowed to have mobile phones in the jail and were making video calls, and why the sister of Harsha is actually saying that that there is injustice being done by allowing these people to have mobile phones in jail and making video calls. And she complained to the Home Minister of Karnataka. So I think that you have to look at it in a larger perspective, that these are ghastly crimes, and whatever it is, whoever is involved must be given the strictest punishment. I don't think anybody has a second opinion on that. But it is sad to see that a government that claims to be standing for those like Harsha is actually allowing the accused to have mobile phones and carrying out conversations from jail.
Okay.
Now they filed a case against three of the accused for carrying mobile phones, and they have transferred some prison officials and all that.
All right.
But just look at the seriousness of how the Karnataka government is handling this case.
Before I take that question across to Bhuvan Vishwa, Sriraj Nair, I want you to respond to that. Do you agree with Sumanth Raman when he says the government is not serious, the manner in which they've dealt with this case, because the accused were allowed to have mobiles, and whether it is Karnataka we're talking about, whether it is Kashmir, charges from opposition are that despite the fact that there is BJP ruling the roost in these states, at whatever level you like to look at it, administratively at least in Jammu and Kashmir, despite that we are seeing such killings take place by fundamentalist elements.
See, let's not politicize Madhav. The fact remains that the nation is facing radicalized Islam. The whole world is facing, and India is not left out. And the people like some people who call themselves as liberals, and some people who live in denial mode, they are still reluctant to accept it. Every day Hindus are being killed, and when some statement is made by a Hindu leader, that has been blown up. Now this kind, unless and until radicalized Islam is crushed in totality, nothing is going to happen. There has to be, irrespective of the government, whoever is ruling the state or the center, that is not the issue at all. At least we welcome that terrorist organization like PF has been banned, but that's not enough. We need to crush this terrorist activity and the mindset which is radicalizing this kind of youth. The leadership, Islamic leadership, is also responsible to a larger extent who does not come out in open and condemn this kind. Stray condemning like Atiku Rahman is not going to work. Unless until the leadership, Islamic leadership, Muslim leadership, they come out and condemn and they stop this kind of radicalization, this kind of killing is going to happen and continue. So we need to ensure that and we have been always saying there is radicalized Islam and the entire humanity is in danger. And there are people who don't want to accept it. That's the biggest problem. Now this is a proof that somebody is clicking the selfie with a dead body every day, and then in Delhi also there were killings happening, and then they